has taken part with this car in the Milgaya back in 2012. Did the first classic marathon as well. Was second in class for Robert Hoare. Is he looking like he might do better than that?
Well, he wasn't far off the pace, only a second off the pace behind Andrew Taylor's first time run. So Robert Hoare 39.86. Not a lot in it. This is a very
class leader, Kerry.
Yes, indeed. Andrew Taylor's 38.74 was his first time run, so a good banker of a time. But again, room for improvement, as I'm sure they all will, as they vie now for class honours in this class. And we've got to say, 41.81 was his first timed run.
Yeah, Charles taking part again here. Previously has had.
Oh, you like these, isn't it?
Struggling to get away a little bit, but making up for it then, braking into the turn, quite a heavy brake, and then away.
Jason, in previous years, run here in the Sunbeam Tiger that he's borrowed from a certain someone who wishes to remain nameless, but this year the Ford Mustang looking to...
S-Class, it's Lancia, and it's going to be piloted by Maurice Fitzgerald. As you said earlier, Rob, no relation to you. It wouldn't make any sense if it was any relation to me anyway. Revving there, getting ready. As I look down the line, some fabulous cars still to come on this one.
40.29 on, this is your cousin's car, is that right, Rob? Maurice Fitzgerald?
Well, we have a large family, but as yet we haven't linked although...
Up here now, and that is William Jackson's car, 44.58 is his first time run.
Taking it a little bit gently around the big tree, coming back towards us now.
Meant that we've needed to truncate the course slightly and to rearrange the timings somewhat. So hence the reason for just 2 time runs, but still plenty of things to see and do. And great to see so many of you here today. So thank you so much for making the effort, time and trouble to come and join us here at the 7 Oaks. Is Bridge Carey 41.13 was his previous time.
Yeah, and it's really good to see Bridge get this sort of opportunity. You know, he was here last year doing the least enviable job of anyone, marshalling the car park.
Jamie Jamieson's Volvo took a good time, 43.09, but still probably a little bit off the pace.
Yeah, the Volvo owner's car decided.
Chris Davis, you see the Volvo up here, 39.87, so he managed to get sub 40 there.
That's that's a respectable time. The Volvo Amazon.
He is indeed in one heck of a hurry. 36.11 already leading the class on the first time run. Andrew Webber, a very popular 7 Oaks member who always is.
A lot of racing history. This was the first in class at the Gerston Downhill Climb. Third, the Volvo Owners Club Challenge last year.
Driving at the first corner.
Yeah, this car is a bit of a mystery. We do know, after speaking to Darren, that this was a race car originally.
Yeah, Mike certainly going a bit of grass cutting there, that's for sure. As you say, John, not necessarily the quickest way of doing it, but quite entertaining nonetheless, and certainly proved that he's got the red.
For 25 years, over the past 6 years, he's raced it pretty much everywhere, and 68 events over the past 6 years.
That's the
Adriano Maturana here, first in class in the Targa Florio regularity trial, type RA Subaru with Impreza.
Just 4 seconds off the pace in the first time run, 35.16 was his first time run.
Well, over the previous 3 years, he's had first.
So it's
Finale board now, because I have intelligence telling me that some latest the second time lap doing it there, but it was the Sarah Foster 51.88 for the first go, which did it for second place there in the A4.
First in class in auto solos previous, so he's certainly got a bit of pace. We saw on his first competitive run, he certainly set the times alight, didn't he?
Yeah, although And this, of course, is the infamous Jim Giddings, 37.63 was his first time run. Previous 5.4 was his first time run. Again, he'll need to really pull something out of the bag to challenge anywhere near the top 3 or 4 in this class.
I think more importantly, though, for Philip Pugh is the family rivalry.
To hopefully put on a bit of a show for us as Joy just heads up to the first bend. Neat.
Yeah, indeed, 1:28, and that's Joy's time, 42.88, and just enjoying a bit of motorsport in early on in her career.
Yeah, best newcomer last year in the Seven Oaks Motor Club, so has shown early promise. The
Zero was his first time run, not a time to be ashamed of. I think that's pretty good going, all things being equal, but I'm sure he's going to want to improve on that.
Yeah, obviously sharing the car over the weekend with his father.
9/17 in this class, in the first time run. This is the man to watch.
Previously, prior to yesterday, we can say that Justin was the fastest ever driver.
Player Nick Taylor.
Yeah, so middle rankings for the first time run, 37.42.
Not bad. Mazda RX-7 for James Kennedy.
Taylor at the controls, 35.95. 35.95 is his previous time.
Yeah, and this car's taken 20 class wins in the Ferrari Hill Climb Challenge.
And was his first time up for Peter Hodgman.
First event for Peter was here last year, so
really quick, seriously quick car, seriously quick driver.
this could be a massive upset, this car. Over the past
5.90, literally just a split second of the time set by Peter Joy at 37.24, so nothing in it is going to be a tight run car.
ended up becoming the Caterham 7. In case you're not aware of the history of how Caterham came to be in, basically they brought the design rights from Lotus and created the Caterhams, and so this was the original Lotus.
It was Darren Fagan who managed to improve things in the second time run to finish on 37.04, and Maurice Fitzgerald in third with a better time in the second go, 39.29.
Something a lot quicker and a lot more fit for racing.
Well, yes, the fastest time overall currently does indeed belong to Paul Fraser Sage in the Renault Alpine. Paul, a member of the Alpine Owners Club.
In the car 99 is Duncan Richardson, who's currently leading this particular class in the Alfa Romeo. Interesting to see.
This is Duncan Richardson in the Alfa Romeo Sprint.
Absolutely, now him and Jeffrey Twigg are neck and neck. There's hardly anything in it at all. 38.01 for Duncan on his first time running against Jeffrey Twigg. Edwards, Justin Andrews rather. Justin Andrews was 31.41. Steve Hall's 31.24 in Class A6. Peter Goulding 33.63, well ahead of Brian Farmer's 38.26. So Peter Goulding's 33.63 is definitely a big bang in the time, that's for sure, Ron.
Well, this is the driver on car that took the overall second in class back here in 2012. He'll be looking to go one better. That's going to be a big ask because this class is for 2,000 up to
4.95 on his first time run.
He's already looping it round the big tree onto the terrace straight coming towards us. Was a very fast car last year, fourth fastest time of the day, and was only beaten by the single-seaters on the wrong slip.
32.91 that swung it on that category.
Thanks, Jonathan, for the update there. A biggish car like this was actually competing very well against Jonathan Miles and David Wheeler. 38.99 on his first time run, a couple of seconds off the pace, but I would say quite impressive. Yeah, so Nick Atkins 42.49 on his first time run, 42.49.
Yeah, this car was built by John Danby Racing back in 2009. It's a Tony Thompson chassis and body, but the engine goes back from JS Motorsport. More often,
44.95. This car capable of much more than that, but that engine does not sound at all happy or healthy or wealthy or wise. Who I talked to earlier today and loved competing with this car. 36.32, leading his class at the first time run.
yeah, more used to oval racing is I, and he's
9.56 is the time he's looking to improve on.
yeah, this particular car goes all the way back to Roger Enniver's 90s. There seems to be a certain evidence when you look in the car that there was an early designed roll cage.
Part of the course you were watching whenever you arrived here, but Jonathan is second of the two cars that he's double entered in today.
Next up, this is
Second in class here last year. This is the only one of these cars in all of Northern Europe, so brilliant to see it here at Chris.